I'm confident and I'm competent. I'm confident and I'm competent. Hey guys, in today's video, we're gonna talk about competence versus confidence and why having one without the other is an absolute no-go. So in order to do this, I want to kind of make sure that we're on the same page and give definitions for these two words. So competence is actually how good you are at something, while confidence is how good you think you are. It's a small distinction, but super important, the difference between the two. So as this channel is meant to be about transition, which ultimately means that you're trying to make some kind of change, I will not sit here and tell you that whenever that's about to happen, that it's not hard or that you won't have to take an audit of where you are and what you need to do in order to get from point A to point B, because there's work that has to happen. My favorite saying is the only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. So you'll have to take an audit, you'll have to take inventory to figure out how to get from point A to point B. But in doing that, you'll likely have to quiet your inner and outer critic, and you'll have to listen to your self-promoter in an almost delusional way, because that's what's gonna propel you forward. So let's deconstruct what I mean by that. Your inner critic, that's the one, that's the part of you that tells you that you're lacking. It tells you that you're missing something, you don't have the right credentials, you don't have the right education, your experience isn't what it needs to be. Like I said in the very beginning, it's speaking to you from a place of lack. It makes you doubt yourself and doubt your competencies. When you're trying something new, you can't be in a doubtful place. You have to do, because the doing is what's gonna actually get you to where you wanna go. And along the same lines, there's this sometimes, not all of us, but some of us have an outer critic. And our outer critic, you might see somebody who is in a space or a place that maybe you, if you're really honest, wanna be in. Maybe you see somebody who's in management and you say things like, how are they in management? They don't even know what they're doing. Or, how is this person's business booming? Their products are really not great. I mean, if I'm being honest, the outer critic is like the hater. It's like the hater. And we all have it, so like it's nothing to be ashamed of. But the thing about the outer critic is it takes the focus off of things that are in your sphere of control. It looks externally at other people, what other people can be doing, and it takes accountability away from you. And if nobody else is holding you accountable, you have to hold yourself accountable when you know that like there's something better for you on the horizon. So that brings me to what I consider to be the star of the show, which is self-promotion. I heard somebody say, you gotta almost be delusional about it. And I think that that's absolutely true. If you have an idea, go for it. If you want to get to a different level in your job and you've been invited to meetings and you have ideas, say something. I'll share with you that when I was younger in my career, an exec like kind of pulled me to the side. I was being quiet in meetings and he pulled me to the side and he said, always remember that if somebody invites you to the table, they're inviting you there for a reason. It's because your input, your perspective, like it matters, and you never know what's gonna change something in a room. So don't be scared to speak up. Now that we know that we have to quiet our inner and our outer critics and we have to listen with reckless abandon to our self-promoter, I just wanna tell you that as you are moving into a new place and you're trying something new, like it is not easy to try something new, to put yourself out there in a different kind of way. And that's why, if we bring it back to the start of the video, competence and competence, they have to go hand in hand. Because sure, if I had to pick which one you work on first, I'd probably choose confidence, right? Because confidence will get you, like it'll get people to pay attention to you. And if I were to tell you a little trick, what I will tell you is that if you tell people who you are, like what you're good at, if you tell people, you know what, I'm a baker and I'm the best baker in town, people actually will believe what you say. You can use something called confirmation bias to work in your favor, because once people have an idea of who you are, they'll actually just keep reaffirming it through your actions and your words. So that confidence, that confidence to say, I am a baker, I want to say I'm a candlestick maker, but you guys get it. I am, insert what you are, or insert, you know, what role you want. As you are embarking on whatever transition it is for you, trying something new is hard. And you actually have to give yourself credit. Being brave enough to know, I want a different role. I want to start a business. I want to I want to do something different than what you're doing, because a lot of people, they say these things, but they don't take action towards it. And the reason why is because they let their inner and outer critic kind of stop them, and they kind of quiet their self-promoter. But that doesn't have to be you. You, just by taking a step and watching this video, like, you are taking action on moving forward to the life that you want to lead. If I had to choose one, I will tell you that I would work on your confidence first, but it almost has to be a simultaneous gig. Because working on your confidence first, you might find things like, what is the saying? Fake it till you make it. Listen, that has its place. It definitely has its place, but it doesn't have longevity. Confidence definitely will get you into a room, but your competence will keep you there. You know what you know. What you know is likely truly transitional. And what I do understand is that sometimes you're so in your head about things that you're not even realizing all of the gifts that you have within yourself and how you can use them to actually make the journey that you're embarking on a little bit easier. And that's why if you need someone to hold you accountable, I am happy to hold that marker and join you on this journey. And so you can actually just, there's a link below and you can reach out and we can set up a quick little conversation where we can talk about like what you wanna do, what's holding you back, and how you can go confidently and competently into your next steps.